I have my electronic scan tool plugged in. If the problem is still there, it usually, even if you clear the codes, it comes back right away. So you ain't fooling anybody, including yourself. So I guess we gotta take it for a test drive, find out what it's doing. That's gonna be the best way to go about it, because if there's anything else, it's gonna show up. I could definitely tell there's some instability. Right away the service engine came on. It flashed a little bit, but that's about it. It kind of went away. I'm not sure if this was due to some memory of the problem of the computer, because last time I was doing some revs before I cut the engine off. Probably doing the same thing. Okay, I could tell this is very smooth. This is a lot smoother than what it was before. So let's read some codes. Obviously there's no check engine light. It's establishing communication. While it's doing that, I'm gonna go further for a test drive. This is a fast highway here, so we're gonna speed things up. Definitely feel some inconsistencies in the foot pedal, which might be coming from a little misfire. I don't know. Obviously the service engine light is not flashing at the moment, but it did flash before, so that makes me wonder what's the matter with that. And I could definitely feel right now there's some vibrations going on really heavily, and this is exactly why I was actually trying to fix it. So I guess my question would be, is this, I guess my answer, that this is more than one problem in one. We've stopped the oil leak, and even though it's not gonna, it's gonna take a while for it to come back, but you know, that's just like putting a bandage on the situation. And right now, look, the engine just actually completely shut off. And it just shut off again. That's not good. Wow, it just keeps shutting off. That's really. So we got cylinder 1 and cylinder 4 misfire. So that's not good. So I'm gonna see if I could. I'm gonna erase these codes. So let's see. No fault codes. Wow, this is not good. Good thing I parked back here. So it seems almost like the problem became worse instead of better. So I'm wondering, why is that? Sometimes when you end up disassembling something, you know, you end up causing a little bit more issues than you're solving the problems. That does happen. So right now it's just dying right away. It also could be mass airflow sensor, guys. It's a big cause sometimes for these problems to happen. So let's see if we unplug that. It's a common issue on the sprinters if it cuts off like that. Mass airflow sensor. So while things are running, I'm going to need to get home as quick as possible. Hopefully it doesn't die on me while driving. Look what's going on. So I'll put it on 1. So we're driving on 2. Cylinder number, speed 3. Wow. And I should have not went away this far, especially after just fixing the issue. I really don't know why that is. That's terrible. It's like the problem just became a whole lot worse. One thing's for sure, I got a spare vehicle, so there's a decision I'm going to have to make, and that means either fixing this by popping out the engine, but most likely I'm gonna just fix that other one, the newer year, because of less mileage. I'm going like 30 miles an hour. This is like some kind of limp mode. Let's see. I'm gonna hit the race codes. Wow, this is bad. My goodness, I feel like I'm on a horse and buggy, guys. Like, what's going on? This is really weird. I'm gonna try to figure this out, like why that is. I mean, it could be just this engine's just bad now at 204,000 miles. I really am not that familiar with these vehicles. I'm almost at my property now. Thank God I made it. I'm holding up the traffic. So we're going to go into my yard. I'm going to park it right here. What's going on? Jeez. It's like, give me a break, car. It might not like the spark plug that I installed. Maybe it's gapped a little bit different. Of course, I don't think that would be the issue, but maybe you don't like the coil pack from the new one. So that could be something. So it's not smoking, so that's something to be noticed. It's not smoking, but it's doing a lot of misfiring. And I just locked my door up. So guys, at this point I know what I did is we replaced the spark plug we replaced the ignition coil. I know that other vehicle has the same type of engine, same type of ignition coil, just 2 years difference. Could it be that much different? And look at that, it just improved again. I just actually deleted like the codes. Let me see if it starts up right away. So what's going on? Check engine light's not even flashing. No fault codes detected. So I'm just gonna hit race codes again. Guys, these are the kind of things that sometimes either make you a good mechanic or not. A lot of times, you know, people have these issues, they go to the shop and the problem disappears, and then you have to really dig for it. So right now it's not throwing any codes, but when it did, we're only getting cylinder 1 and cylinder 4 misfire. So it's either, you know, bad spark plugs in there, or, you know, it's bad coil packs. You know, it could be a variety of other issues, of course, you know, but at this point that's the misfire. So I replaced the coil pack, and right now look, it's actually doing it again. So I replaced the coil pack, which looked exactly identical. Sometimes these parts they don't match up, but rarely. I mean, let's see if we could just remove this coil pack. Let's see what's gonna happen. The wiring to it. So you could see it's disconnected, and it does react. It does react to it being disconnected. So let's see what it does without cylinder 1. Are we gonna get any issues? See, that's exactly what we're getting right now. So hasn't kicked the check engine light on, but so right now when things got reconnected, it's behaving again. Yeah, look at that. I think what I need to do is take it for more of a test drive, even though it's probably a bad idea. This time I'm not going to drive very far at all. But this time I will take some tools with me. Okay, I'm going to take it out for a test drive. It's probably an organ rejection. How some cars have that. One thing I do notice, it's making a lot of noises, yet it's not accelerating as fast as the noise make it, because this actually accelerates a lot quicker. The VDC lights has disappeared, like seems like that's going back to normal, but what's really going on here? See, like now it's driving like nothing ever happened, and before it was actually dying. Check engine light's not flashing, but right now at about 40 miles an hour, this is when I feel some shake. This is the inconsistencies that I was feeling before. So I'm just going to turn around, and I'm not going to attempt to go back on the highway, because that might actually not be a good idea this time. So last time I was kind of accelerating fast, and this problem started happening. So what's going on this time? Okay, right now it's like some shakiness going on, but the check engine light's not tripping. I mean, it could be a transmission as well. I mean, this is CVT transmission. I mean, it could be going on, but the CVT transmission would not be making an engine die. It would just stop pulling altogether. So what I'm gonna keep doing, guys, is I'm going to keep driving it until the problem comes back. I'm just not gonna do it on camera and update you guys. Okay, guys, here's what I've decided. I didn't take it anymore on the drive. I just actually kind of stopped the car here at my property, and I kind of pondered on the situation a little bit, and I kind of thought of it. This is it's not a fix right now. So like, what's going on? We're getting a lot of misfiring, so I have to eliminate what's going on. So I came to the conclusion I'm gonna replace all coil packs and every single spark plug from the spare Nissan Rogue. This is going to get rid of the possibility that it's something to do with these coil packs. Maybe some of them, maybe they're halfway dying, maybe they're like no good, you know, who knows. So by me replacing the coil packs together with the spark plugs, I should be able to get some kind of conclusion. So I'm gonna end up doing that, guys, and we'll see what happens. But before we do, let's see, I'm gonna cut it on. So it's cutting out normally. So what's it doing is it's leading me to believe that the issue here is electrical. I don't think it's mechanical. As you could see, the engine sounds great. It works very stable until it misfires. That's it. So right now it's not misfiring. It does it rarely. But one thing I could tell you guys is this video is going to be helpful for many of you guys, but I'm gonna keep this one short. Just watch my second video to see if I actually end up fixing this problem.